Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. It's the 4th of November 2019. We're going to reflect on Luke chapter 14, 12 to 14. Very short one. Listen. Jesus said to the one who had invited him, "When you give a luncheon or a dinner, do not invite your friends or your brothers or your relatives or rich neighbors, in case they may invite you in return and you would be repaid. But when you give a banquet, invite the poor, the crippled, the lame, and the blind. And you will be blessed because they cannot repay you, but you will be repaid at the resurrection of the righteous." The gospel of the Lord. Quid pro quo is a Latin phrase used in English that means something for something. It is used to mean an exchange of goods or services in which one transfer is contingent upon the other, a favor for a favor. You would have heard similar meanings, including give and take, tit for tat, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, and one hand washes the other. Oh, there are so many phrases. I don't know why we had to steal something from Latin, but never mind. The point is that we all expect repayment for the things we do. Some relationships are based solely on doing things for each other, which is not necessarily bad. But Jesus wants us to break out of this mold. I'll do this for you if you do this for me mentality is not something that Jesus wants. See, that's yet another phrase. Jesus wants us to become givers without expectation, blessing and befriending those who cannot repay us for our kindness and concern. What does this accomplish? Well, for one, we no longer would have to ask the question, why does a loving God permit so many people to starve on this earth? Because we would have our answer. It is not God's fault that people are starving, it is ours. God has provided enough food on this planet to feed every man, woman and child 1,000 times over. But those of us who have don't share with those who don't have, often because of our mercenary attitude. For another, by doing this, we show that we've understood God's great love for us. Everything we have, especially salvation, is a free gift from God. We can't really give Him anything in return, can we? What can we offer the Lord of the universe who owns everything, including us? So in giving freely, we tell Him that we get it and are truly living like His children here on earth. And when we say, "Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name," we are truly hallowing, honoring His name. With Jesus has promised that we will be repaid at the resurrection when He says to us, "Come, you who are blessed by my Father, take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I needed clothes, and you gave me something to wear." So let's start doing this and making the world a better place.